Okay, today we're going to make a radish gaillette. This is an essential ingredient for the Radish Walked into a bar cocktail, which I'm going to make later. Here's what you need. Some radishes. I can't remember whether it's the big ones or the small ones that are hotter, so I've got some of each. A bit of sugar syrup, which are more later. Any old vinegar that you can find, but I go for something a bit posh. Here's red wine, a bottle to put it all in, a grater, and I'm cheating today, a bit of lemon juice. Now the quantity we're going to make is just a bit. So it's 50-50 lemon syrup and vinegar. Shall we say about that much? Because I only want to make a small amount. And the syrup is not what it says on the tin. I just have had that bottle for about 10 years and I just add sugar and water whenever it gets a bit empty. I think I've not got quite enough. I'll put a little more in to cover the bottom of the pan. I'm turning the heat up and we're just going to let that cook. It's already beginning to bubble. So what we're aiming for is for it to caramelise, but I'm not sure what caramelisation is, so I'm going to stop here.
Golden brown.
In fact, success, it is just going brown.
You're making a special sauce.
So we're happy with this. So now we're going to add the vinegar in about equal quantities. Froths a bit. Now what's happened now is that the sugar has come out. There's a great chunk of it on the spoon. So I'm just going to slowly stir until that redissolves. But I think the colour is looking good. Now what has happened here is the sauce looks good, but I've got a bit of sugar left on the spoon which refuses to dissolve. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it off the spoon and stick it in the bottle. That was a bigger task than I expected. You can see it had to be chipped off, but there it is. So that's going in the bottle. So I've poured the sauce into the bottle, but I'm a bit disappointed. There's not as much as I'd hoped for, and it seems a bit thick. So I'm going to rinse out the pan with some boiling water and dilute the whole thing down by about 50%. Next we grate some radishes, and I think I'm going to grate the big one and maybe one of the small ones. See how that tastes. So here is the grated radish, and this is going to go into the mixture. So there you go, radish in the mixture. Looks all right. And I'm going to add a squirt of lemon, because we always put a squirt of lemon in everything. There we go. And that is your radish gaillette ready for the cocktail. In fact, here it is, well shaken. Get it mixed in. And that's nice and liquid and super saturated with, sorry, you can't see, there you go. That's nice and liquid, super saturated with caramel sugar, so it'll be sweet and sour with a radish flavour.